you've been rescued. This is how Paul said it. In Acts 26, Paul is on trial before King Agrippa. And they asked him, Paul, why are you going around telling people that Jesus is the only way, the truth, and the life? Why are you going around saying there is no other name under heaven that a man may be saved by the name of Jesus Christ? And Paul said, well, I'm glad you asked about the hope. And then Paul told them what the gospel is going to do. He said the gospel is going to open their eyes, turn them from darkness to his to rescue. Open their eyes, turn them from darkness to light, from the power of Satan to the power of God, that they may receive forgiveness of sin and an inheritance in him. Men and women. If that's the rescue, who haven't been born again is an unregenerated person. I don't care how they look. I don't care how they dressed up. I don't care how much money they make. I don't care what their position on their job. If they haven't been rescued from the kingdom of darkness and put in the kingdom of light, if they stay still under the power of Satan, they are spiritually blind, they haven't received an inheritance, and they haven't received forgiveness of sin. Might be well behaved, but they need to be rescued. If you think the rescue is that God only want to get you out the crack house, you don't understand God. Now watch this. You can't rescue nobody from your comfort zone. The firemen don't rescue people in fires whose lives are in danger. Watch, don't miss this. The fireman risked his life or her life to save somebody else's life. The fireman risked his life or her life to save somebody else's life, and they don't do it from the fire station. They got to get out there. Well, don't you know that Jesus came out the fire station of heaven? He risked his life. He came and snatched you and I out of hell's fire. And he rescued us from the pit of hell. The psalmist said, bless the Lord, oh my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name. Why? Because he redeemed me. He rescued me from a bottomless pit. He rescued me from a pit that I couldn't get out of myself. You don't believe it? The psalmist said, I cried out unto the Lord, and he inclined his ear unto me, and he heard me, and he took me out of the miry clay, and he set my foot upon a rock, and he gave me a new song. He gave me amazing grace. He gave me gratefulness. He gave me, oh, I love Jesus because he first loved me. That's what he did. He rescued me. You can't really say it could have been me, because the reason you think it's not you is because of you. Now let me teach you right quick what he's teaching in the Psalm. In the Old Testament, the shepherd will be leading the sheep, and the sheep will be following him, and the sheep will fall in a pit. But it was a miry pit, a muddy pit. And the sheep would try to get out. And the harder the sheep worked, the deeper the sheep went. The harder the sheep tried to get out. Don't miss this, the deeper the sheep went. Then the sheep cried out, yeah! And the shepherd heard him. And the shepherd came back. And the shepherd reached in the pit. And don't you know, you and I have tried all our lives. And the harder we try, the deeper we go. The harder we try, the deeper we go. And then somewhere God is gracious. And we cry out. We say, I'm going to magnify the Lord. And I'm going to exalt his name forever. And he heard my cry. And he reached down in the pit. And he brought me out.